could tell our listening audience, who is Sandra Rowcliffe for people that don't know you?
Well, first and foremost, Sandra Rowcliffe is a married mother of 4, all of whom either are currently attending Knox County Public Schools or have graduated. I have one right here at UT coming home from Italy tonight. She's been studying abroad, so we're proud of her. My other 3 are actually in the schools, so I know what they're bringing home. I know what they're doing as far as higher expectations and higher standards, that kind of thing. I'm also a child advocate. I've been working in the schools for 15 plus years through PTA, through the Mental Health Association, through Reach Them to Teach Them. I've been all over the county and just working for our kids for 15 years, not just my own, but everyone else's in this county.
So, obviously, on these, well, it's not obvious, but on these last 3 days, if the candidates haven't gotten out the issues now, you never will. Early voting is done, is all over now except for Election Day. So for this brief time that we have to offer to you today, just want to give you the opportunity to talk to the listening audience, tell them what you would like for them to know about yourself and why you seek their vote, or if there are any particular issues that you would like to impress upon them, please go ahead.
Well, I think there are several issues facing education right now. There are a lot of education reform initiatives that have come down the pike in the last 5 years. I guess what I would want the voters in the 6th District to realize is that although not all of the initiatives can be positive, certainly not all the initiatives can be negative, and I think we have to look at each reform initiative based on its own merits and its own drawbacks and evaluate which ones are going to get our kids where we want them to be, which is successful in a career or in college, whatever their choice is, whether that's career technical education, whether that's a 2-year college, whether that's a 4-year college.
What about when you first decided to run? Is this your first run for office?
It is.
Do you recall when you made the decision, and what went into your decision making, if I may ask?
I do recall when I made the decision. I actually was late in this race. I had not planned to run, and what really got me off my duff and ready for public service in this capacity.
That's an old school word, by the way.
Right. Is the pushback that we seem to be getting from a lot of folks regarding the higher standards, the higher expectations, the accountability that teachers are really being held to these days. And I just, at the end of the day, for me, this is about kids achieving. It's about student achievement. There are a lot of issues here in Knox County on the periphery, but the bottom line for me is I know that our students here in Knox County are as smart and as capable as any kids in the nation.
Did you see, by the way, let me remind our audience who we're speaking with and give out our telephone number in case they want to call and say something to you in the form of a question or comment.
Sure.
Area code 865-974-2535 is the correct number. If you would like to call in and talk to Sandra Rowcliffe, she will be here until the top of the hour. And then we have her opponent, Terry Hill, will be here at 11 o'clock. So the phone lines are wide open, waiting for you. So, Sandra, did you see the TCAP results?
I have seen the TCAP results, and
as a board member, how would that impress upon you, or what would you think about that as a board member if you were so to be elected?
Well, I'm not happy with them. I believe we didn't achieve at a level that I'm comfortable with, that I want to see our kids doing. So we've got a lot of work to do. That's what that tells me. Our superintendent, our teachers, our principals, they're working harder than ever, but what that tells me is that we've either got to work smarter or we've got to work harder. And that's just the nature of the beast, because our kids are not achieving at where they need to be successful.